Hello again. Well, it's late December. We're on December 27th right now. And finally the snowstorms and the ice storms and all that stuff has abated. It's a nice warm day today, and minus 5 degrees Celsius. That's warm. Warm enough I have to open up my jacket a little bit. Because last thing you want to do in winter like this is sweat. And I was getting a little warm there for a bit. Anyways, I'm here in my snowshoes. Okay. Right now I'm walking down my little trail, my beaten down track for to get to my chicken coop. But where I'm going today is way down there. Down that area. I have a trail over there that goes up in the woods. I got lots of small trees and shrubs and stuff over there. Perfect habitat for rabbits, as you might have seen on some of my other videos. Anyways, I'm going out there with some snare wire today and going to see about setting up some snares. Well, I have to say one thing though. Wintertime sure can be pretty. So what do we have here? I'm not even out of my backyard yet. Let's investigate. So look at that. Rabbit tracks. Right out in the open. There's more right over there. See that? So, small shrubbery like that, with branches hanging low like this, that's exactly the kind of landscape that you're going to find rabbits in. So let's go investigate further. When you say a rabbit jumps far, look at the distance of this hop. From here all the way to there. Must be a good 7 or 8 feet. Casual hop. And all along in there, I see tracks all over the place in that little thicket. See here? This is what the rabbits are after. Low-lying branches. Ice storms bring the branches within reach. Crazy little chickadees, look at this. Okay, he just sat on my camera. Or she just sat on my camera, I'm not sure. Right. Tracking 101. Difference in tracks and the conditions of the tracks. Alright, so here we have small little jumps. You can see these little trails there on the front end and the back end there. This little line here between the tracks. That's paws or legs. So it gives you an indication of the size of the animal. This is a squirrel jumping through the snow. And over here we have some rabbit. So see how round and soft these ones are? This one's a little crisper. This one's probably is older than this one. You can tell because snow fell into the track and softened up the edges. This one's a little crisper edged. These are probably from yesterday evening. And this one's probably yesterday morning. But this one, see how crisp this is? This is this morning. So it gives you an indication of the time scale of what's going on, the activity that's going on in here. See these tracks? They're going right underneath this branch here. And there's multiple trips. So this is what you're looking for, an avenue. A place where a rabbit has a habit of going. So right there underneath that overhanging branch, that's a perfect spot to put a snare. So that's what you're looking for, is a nice spot that you can, they habitually go, and you can snare your rabbit that way. Alright, let's set up the snare now. So there you go, first snare. Just a loop the size of your palm, little, you know, you want to restrict access to make sure that the rabbit can only walk through the loop. And voila, that's all there is to it. Let's see about getting some more snares set up now. All right, a little pointer. If you're going to try to go through underneath snowy branches like this, put your toque on and prevent snow from going down your back of your collar. That's cold. Word to the wise. And here is another snare. Some of the things that the rabbits like to eat are the tips. Let's see if I can show you some of the tips here. You see how these branches here are low? And all these tips where the leaf nodes are going to open up there? Those are the things that the rabbits are going to want to eat. Those are full of nutrients and vitamins. They especially like birch and aspen, but they'll eat anything. They also eat pine and spruce and stuff. So, you know, anything that's hanging low right now. So, although ice storms could be damaging to trees, and you give a good coat of ice, make it a little bit more challenging, it does bring food close up to the to rabbits. So, it's a benefit to rabbits. Speaking of which, I got myself a very nice obstacle in front of me here. With these ice storms, boys, it blocks my path. So, hood's coming back on. And I'm going to go shake those branches and see if I can knock off the ice and snow and get that tree to stand back up. If not, I might have to cut it. It's just an alder. Alders grow back. I'm going to shut the camera off and hide you away in my pocket right now because I don't want to damage the camera with all the snow and everything. That will fall on me. Joy. That's the thing with snares, is you have to check them every day. Over here I've got foxes and bobcats and neighborhood dogs. So you easily lose your prey if you're not an attentive hunter. It's good exercise. As you can tell, I'm fairly out of breath. Blazing the trail is always tough. That keeps you healthy. Eat local food. Get the nutrients out of the ground from the land you're living on, and interact with that environment. That's the secret to staying alive and staying healthy for a long, long time. Or so I'm told. Well, I set up about 6 or 7 snares for today. I found the activity was closer to the house. I went all the way out back, but there's more activity right here in my backyard than there is all the way in back. So I think I'll keep my snares nearby. And since I'm here, I'll show you this. I'm all soaking wet from the waist down. This is soaked. All soaking wet. And although minus 5 degrees Celsius for a winter day is pretty nice. It's a beautiful day. And I'm walking around with my jacket open and all. When your pants are soaked, it starts to get cold. Certain body parts should never be cold. But anyways, I'm heading back inside. I'm going to go sit by my wood stove, warm myself up, and I'll check those snares tomorrow morning. Thanks for joining me, and tune in again, and maybe I'll share a next video where I'm picking up my my supper. Oh yeah, that's the way to warm up.